मैं आया टिका खड़ा जमा हिला सक
हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हो आप सब? गुड इवनिंग। ओके। हेलो नो, कैसे हो? गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग। कैसे हो? स्ट्रीम कंटिन्यू करो। एक्चुअली मेरा एग्जाम्स आ रहे हैं ना, इसीलिए थोड़ा सा अभी कम हो रहा है। मार्च के एंड के बाद, उसके बाद कंटिन्यू रहेगा। अभी थोड़ा सा एग्जाम्स आने वाला, अभी चलते टाइम नहीं मिल रहा मेरे को। मार्च के बाद कंटिन्यू रहेगा, मैं सोच के ही रखा हूँ। इसीलिए थोड़ा सा मैं इसे मतलब एकदम कंटेंट ना है, इसीलिए हम कर दे रहे लाइव। चलो, ठीक, इतना हाई के दे रहा है। लेट मी चेक।
Be cleansed. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
यो एजे क्या शेफू पड़ी?
Go get him, Aiden. Light compels.
अब एक चीज पूछना था एजे तुमसे, ये जो कैरेक्टर आई है, ये अगर हम निकाले तो कोलम्बिना के साथ जाएगा? मेरे को मिला नहीं डब्बा, वो टीचिंग दे दिया साला। पूछना था, एक कैरेक्टर लेना है मेरे को, तो क्या ले? पता नहीं मिलेगा भी कि नहीं अभी ये। के बाद 10 दिन मिल गई, मेरा ही कंफर्म है। तो क्या निकाले समझ नहीं आ रहा, कोलम्बिना के साथ क्या जाएगा? कोलम्बिना यूज ही नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। आइनो चाहिए, आइनो। अरे आइनो है बट पता नहीं, देखना पड़ेगा।
Without further ado. Divine light, shield.
अच्छा, मैं पढ़ लेता हूँ। सुबह स्कर्ट का गारंटी मैंने निकाल ली। के बाद 10 कॉल किया तो जेन मिल गई। मीन्स स्कर्ट अगेन कंफर्म। ओ भाई, आई नो 6C6 चाहिए। अच्छा आई नो, ओके। ये कैरेक्टर थी ना ये। रिक साइट पे काम करता हूँ। डेजर्ट या पहाड़ी में नेटवर्क भी नहीं होता, बोरिंग सा लगता है। हाँ, अरे तुम्हारा तो लगता, अरे किस तरह का दिखा रहा है चैट भाई? रुको रुको रुको, कैसा दिख रहा है स्क्रीन में? कौन सा चैट ऑन हो गया नहीं पता, पूरा स्क्रीन भर दिया है। मैं अभी नोटिस किया। अरे गलत वाला ऑन कर दिया। पूरा स्क्रीन भर गया है चैट से, पूरा चैट पढ़ लिया। गुड इवनिंग फ्रोजन, कैसी हो? आज कैसे टाइम मिला आज फ्री?
Don't be scared. I summon thee. Ready, go!
The tides beckon. Bow your head. Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
मैं मर, तुम बताओ कैसे हो? मेरा पिंग इतना क्यों हाई दे रहा पता नहीं। 310 का पिंग दे रहा है, इसीलिए काम ही नहीं कर रहा बच्चा।
Stand clear.
बटन क्लिक कर रखा हुआ का असर कर रहा है।
Silence.
इतना ज्यादा पिंग क्यों दे रहा पता नहीं, काम नहीं करेगा सही से। रोना धोना क्यों हो रहा है तुम्हारा? सब सही चल रहा ना काम? सब सेटल हो गया ना? कि नहीं हुआ अभी तक?
Oh, Baiju wasn't in it.
वो क्या क्या दे जाता है यार, ये निकलना है। तो अभी भी सेटल नहीं हुआ।
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
वापस टर्म चेंज किया,
Ah,
मुंह पे
okay.
मना कर
Thanks.
दिया।
We'll head on through.
ये कैसा अजीब सा है? उन लोग खुद ही पता है अपना
Promise
टर्म
you'll
क्या
like
है।
what you see.
या ऐसे ही सेटअप कर दिया। अब क्या बोल रहा, 2000 देगा?
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
वो चेंज किया फिर पापा मना कर, मतलब वो चेंज किया फिर पापा मना कर। हाँ तो क्या चेंज किया वो तो पूछ।
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Okay, Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain. Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more
हंसता चला रही है
complicated.
यार ऐसे कैसे भाई?
Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of
क्या
expertise.
बोलूं?
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause, we can administer the right treatment. In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
ट्रैवलर को भी बुखार आता है. ये क्या है भाई? हाँ कल खेलेंगे संडे खेलेंगे. वो कल तुम्हारा भाई था ना?
Traveler! Traveler! Rise and shine! Time to wake up!
हाँ कल खेलेंगे. कल रेडी रखना, चार्ज रखना, बुला देंगे.
For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better? A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up.
हाँ वही तो वो चल गए. खेलने तो हम लोग की मस्ती
Paimon will
कर रहे
treat you
थे.
to something yummy.
आ गया वापस. वेलकम. एग्जाम खत्म हुआ तुम्हारा?
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, And then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then, it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up.
हर वनडे होता है मेरा एग्ज़ाम मिड सेम 2 मंथ एंड उसके बाद 1 मंथ गैप के बाद एंड सेम। ओह
Or,
अभी भी चल रहा मतलब।
wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
Something is missing.
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole,
अच्छा
but
इसका
the soul
स्टोरी
is
स्टार्ट हो गया।
incomplete. Left
गजब है हरे
unresolved,
भाई
the
यार।
mind will wither away along with it.
हम उसको कर रहे थे, चलो ठीक है इसको कंप्लीट करते हैं।
What the? Wait! Paimon remembers you! You're Child's master! Or right! What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right?
अभी नेक्स्ट वन डे
Then we
इंजीनियर
left and
ग्राफिक्स
never learned where you went after that.
इंजीनियर ग्राफिक्स ड्राइंग इसमें क्या होता है थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करो मेरे को।
Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither of those things sound good.
पिक्चर का ड्राइंग बनाना होता है लाइक फ्रंट व्यू टॉप व्यू बट लाइक पूरा स्ट्रेट लाइन में बहुत दिमाग खराब होता है। ओके ग्राफिक्स बिल्डिंग राइट।
Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. But we could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your mind?
What I saw was a dark space, shrouded in a dense fog that wouldn't disperse.
AutoCAD सॉफ्टवेयर सुना? हाँ सुने
So
सुने।
that's all we know, Miss
सब देखे
Skirk.
भी।
Ma'am, can you help?
So, you couldn't disperse the fog.
उस पे जो वर्चुअल ड्राइंग करता है वो फिजिकल करना होता है। ओके ओके अच्छा।
I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her yourself.
You sure? I could have sworn there were only 2 of you at that table.
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
इस पे जो वर्चुअल ड्राइंग करता है उसमें अच्छा पढ़ लिया
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall, wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine!
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar, so it must have just slipped my mind. In any case, that settles your bill. Come again soon. Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real. Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the Guili Plains, right? Let's not keep her waiting. Whoa, what are all these rift hounds doing here? Huh, looks like they're collecting something.
लैंटर्न राइड नहीं किए शायद वो वाला ऑप्शन आया कि नहीं देखे भी नहीं
Let's go check it out.
थोड़ा सा तो किए थे हम बट हमको लगा वही चालू खत्म हो गया क्या ये अचानक से स्टार्ट हो गया
Transfixed.
देखते हैं
You two! Time to end! Letting brave names echo! Bring it!
So, this is what they were collecting. It looks... yeah. What is going on here?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world.
हाँ ऑप्शन कहाँ है वही
Even
तो
as their
बता
body is sundered and their soul
मेरे को दिखाना
extinguished,
पे
their
इसको हम होल्ड
influence
कर देते तब
remains.
ये तो बाद में भी कर सकते हैं रुको
Gods are the most common
2
example
दिन
of
तो लाइव
that.
कर ही सकता है आज
The remnants of gods
रुको
who
इसको
fell
हम होल्ड कर
thousands of
देते
years
हैं हम
ago
वही करने
remain
आए थे बट
buried
नहीं
deep
बताइए कैसे
within the
चालू हो
earth,
गया हमको लगा
carrying
उसी का ही है
within them
क्योंकि
a
लिवे
dark
देखे ना
twin
हमको लगा
and a
उधर से
dark
स्टार्ट
curse.
होगा
Together, these remnants form what
Hold
you
it like this
call
one.
God remains. And it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast. What are you doing?
Nothing! Just wanted to make sure you were... real? She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
You have left it.
Your life
नेट का क्या हो गया मेरा क्या हो रहा नेट मेरा चल नहीं रहा क्या हो रहा बफर हाँ नेट कुछ हुआ हाँ अब हुआ ठीक अब ठीक हुआ होगा क्या हो गया था हाँ
Okay.
इसको बंद करते यार ये
The
स्टोरी
god remains.
हम बोले ना गलती
So
से स्टार्ट हो गया
basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right?
इसका
Isn't that a
कट
good
होने
thing?
का
In our experience, god remains are 100% bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. They were very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered. And of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping
इसको
away
करेंगे
at
जब
sources of
इसका
power.
पुल आएगा वो उस दिन स्टोरी
The
करेंगे इसका
stars?
सर रोकते हैं
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain.
पबजी में अपडेट आने वाला है 11 तारीख को शायद 11-12 इस बार लेट में एनिवर्सरी अपडेट से फिर से
Something has
अपडेट
been
लेट
leeching
होगा
power from this world, like a parasite
12-13
steals
के
nutrients from a host.
मार्च
And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. It won't. This time, it only
Anniversary
took a
update है ना,
fragment
बड़ा।
of your soul. But next time, there's no telling how far it could go. No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
So you're gonna help us, right?
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that. Now,
अंदर मत लेके जाओ रुको आज बीजीएमआई डाउनलोड किया 4 मंथ बाद
You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help
इतना दिन
us.
नहीं किया था
But
क्या
no,
किया
she's
डाउनलोड
just like when we met her in the primordial sea.
पाइथन
So
बोल रहा था वो
cold.
भी किया था खेल रहा था बोलता
Well, whatever. If
आरपीडी
that's how
आने
it's
के
gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname. Ah, Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon. Serves that ice queen right. Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got.
चलो इसको बाद में करते आज ही लिया हूँ पाइथन कैसे बोले आज ही लिया हूँ पाइथन कैसे बोले मतलब नहीं हम बोल इससे पहले जो लाइव किया था पाइथन मेरे को बोल रहा था कि हम भी डाउनलोड किए खेले उस दिन देखो अब मैं बोला करने भी इसको रोकते हैं कौन सा है लैंटेन ये है ना अच्छा ये था हम गलत से वो कर दिए देखो ये भी उधर से ही स्टार्ट हो रहा है तो इसीलिए मेरे को लगा ना इधर से ही वो भी स्टार्ट हुआ था इसलिए डाउट हो गया यही होगा शायद
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
पता हो जाएगा कि ऑफलाइन भी खेलना पड़ेगा
Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape and bend it nice and tight. Cross the strands to form a pattern. Coat in silk, and you have a lantern. That's how you remember how to make a show lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi?
Morning, split bamboo, traveler, then get silk,
एक पाइवन
Paimon.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme.
Look, it's them.
इतना
Hey, Yao Yao! Hey, Chi Chi!
Yao?
Whoa, Traveler! Paimon, you're here! Happy Lantern Rites! What you up to? I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make Shao lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help keep her nice and loose.
Yes, I do finger exercises to be a nimble zombie.
Wanna try too, you two?
क्या बोले रूड ना लगे. ये रूड.
Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean?
Dr. Baiju has patients who got hurt walking at night. The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
The moon disappeared? Like, behind the clouds?
It was Jeonju, the moon devourer. Changshan told me about it, but now I forgot.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a giant toad in the sky that eats the moon. What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky. I asked Master about it, and she said myths are just insights into how the people of the past understood the world. Well, I didn't see it that night. But I've checked several nights since, and it's been there same as ever. According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation.
Hello, Sparty.
So,
कैसे हो?
I don't know.
Hello, Senpai.
Maybe something did happen.
अच्छा अच्छा. आप बताओ कैसे हो?
The Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
It's okay. You can fly. Even if it's too dark, you won't fall and get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny. What? Okay. No more frowning. But the Traveler can't fly. She could still fall and hurt herself, right? Don't worry. That's what the Shao Lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark.
Yeah, and there's the giant lantern too.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Look, this year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure. A white horse? Wait, so that's the White Horse Adeptus? Yeah. Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch. Huh. We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before, but we never heard the part about her living on the moon. Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, so not a lot of people know about it. But recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue, and the archaeological team even found evidence of ancient people worshipping an Adeptus who lived in a palace on the moon.
कल कौन सा गन को अपग्रेड करूँ? टाइगर रैम को, फायर रैम को, दोनों में से एक गन को अपग्रेड करूँगा तो ये हाँ दोनों फर्क ज्यादा नहीं पड़ेगा, न्यू वाला ही करना.
It's kind of like how we write wishes on
हिट
Shao
इफेक्ट तक तो
lanterns
मटेरियल
and
का तो
release
एक ही
them
है.
during lantern rite.
पेंट खाली ज्यादा लगेगा, वही न्यू वाला ही करना.
The White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade carriage and grant people's wishes. Ooh, when did that happen? She sounds different from the other Adepti in Liyue. It must have been a super long time ago, 'cause even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus. Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yanfei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend, just like Jeonju the Moon Devourer.
Yeah, A made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju guest house. But how do you know that for sure?
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
ओके सब भाई ओके आंखें खुले हो या
Cold.
बंद
So it's named after the white
Katana.
horse adept.
That's right. And that's because one of my
Okay,
ancestors was
cool.
once
Yeah,
blessed by the White Horse
नहीं
Adeptus.
आएंगे
Wait, really?
हम
Tell
ऐसे
us
पढ़
more,
रहे थे
tell us
गाना
more.
का
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff, but the White Horse Adeptus rescued her.
Oh, that's it? Paimon was expecting something a bit more special. We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Langan. My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place. It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
वीक पे 2 बार स्ट्रीम करो हाँ मैं और ज्यादा करूंगा बस मार्च के बाद एग्जाम्स आ रहे हैं ना
The most
इसीलिए
extraordinary part
आज
of
करूंगा
all
फिर
is that
ये
it
करूंगा
turned
सैटरडे
out to be a dream.
थोड़ा बढ़ा दूंगा
When she woke up, she found herself
China
at the
बहुत
bottom of the
popular हो
cliff,
गया है।
right other than her medicine basket, now filled
Popular
to the
पहले से।
brim with rare herbs. It was as if nothing had
चाइना में
happened
बहुत पॉपुलर हो गया
until
है
out
ये
of
गाना
nowhere. A horse's whinny echoed through the air, and when she looked up, she saw a pristine white horse leaping over the cliff.
A white horse leaping over the cliff.
Wow, that sure is a crazy story. But now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
नूब भाई बड़े दिनों बाद नूब भाई
Another
हाँ,
skeptic.
मैं बहुत
You
दिन के बाद
sound-
आया
Wait,
टाइम
so-
नहीं मिल रहा था एक्चुअली
Your son
कैसे हो
does-
आप
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you, a disgrace. Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest? Paimon bets that would get people through the doors.
अच्छे मटेरियल जो गुड स्पार्टिक नाइस आज आउटफिट कर्टन से मैच कर रहा है कलर लाइट भी वही चल
Geo
रहा है
Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors.
कंसिस्टेंट यू नो ट्राइंग टू बी मेरे को ये चैन पे ज्यादा कंसिस्टेंट
Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my
बट
wish is
इसमें ही
this.
दिक्कत हो जाता
Let your
है ये जैसे ही
divine
थोड़ा सा
power
ग्रो
be
होता
known.
तभी मैं
Teach
कुछ ना
my
कुछ
foolish son
पंगे हो
the error of
जाते
his ways.
मेरा जब टाइम था उस टाइम मेरा आँख के लग गए थे तो उसके चलते मेरे को 2 महीना तो भाई स्ट्रीम ही बंद करना पड़ा
Hey, maybe a good idea. Mr.
Hopefully,
Jolly is super knowledgeable.
मार्च के बाद मैं
Yeah,
कंटिन्यू थोड़ा
we
करता
just saw him having tea at third round knockout.
डेली तो नहीं बट फिर भी कंटिन्यू 3-4 दिन
Then that's our
प्रैक्टिस
next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. But careful on the road.
एंटी के बेट एंटी का बेटा एंटी जो नया गेम है उसका बात कर रहे हैं
Goodbye, Paimon.
फैल्कन
Goodbye, traveler.
आया है मेरे पे फैल्कन बनती है क्या चीज कॉइन अच्छा प्राइस पाथ कर लो ना कंप्लीट प्राइस पाथ क्या बोल रहा ना ये कंपेनियन कॉइन का है ना उसका मेरा कॉलेज के साथ मेंटेन नहीं कर पाता ट्राई कर दे यार हो जाता थकान हो जाता चलो मेरे को सही वे करने का मन तो रहता बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली नहीं कर पाता बहुत बुरा ओके फॉर्चून कॉइन चाहिए इसके लिए चलो इसका न्यू आउटफिट जो मिलने वाला, हम सारा सब छोड़ने वाले थे। ये देखो इतना मस्त मस्त फर्स्ट 3 दिन में खत्म होने वाला है। मुझे क्यों लग रहा है आप तक पतले हो गए। ओके, और अच्छा नोटिस किया सही। थोड़ा सा। हेलो निरंजन का क्या हालचाल प्रो। मैंने सुना है कि स्कूल टाइम में आप बहुत बड़े वास्ते कोई स्टोरी सुना था। नहीं यार, जस्ट ऑपोजिट थे, हमें शांत वाला ही था बंदा। डरते थे भाई, साई बंदे होते हैं ना जो भाई अपने ही एक ग्रुप में कोना में रहने वाला, वैसे वाला था। लास्ट में थोड़ा सा मतलब 12-11 के टाइम थोड़ा सा ऐसा नहीं, एकदम ऑपोजिट। तुम बता, तुम अपना स्टोरी बताओ। सुबह न्यू गेम का ओपन बीटा मार्च अप्रैल में आया, तब खेलना आप। हाँ मैं देखा उसका, मैं रजिस्टर किया हूँ, मेरे को एक्सेस मिलेगा तो मैं खेलूंगा। चल विजय, मेरे को हिस्ट्री का सबसे बेस्ट M416 आने वाला है, रिटर्न वाला ना ये न्यू वाला। सबसे बेस्ट आई डोंट थिंक वो सबसे बेस्ट है। फुल इज द सबसे बेस्ट अभी तक का। नहीं तो गुरु M4 वो भी मस्त है, बट हाँ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट बोल सकते। मेरे पास भी है टाइगर M4, क्योंकि मैं खुद चलाया हूँ इसलिए बता रहा हूँ। न्यूज़ से तो अच्छा है, पर हाँ इफेक्ट तो है, आगे पीछे दोनों तरफ है। मैं अपना टेलीग्राम में डाला था उसको, वीडियोस में नहीं डाल सकता, ये तो प्रॉब्लम है। मैं तो नहीं था, स्टिक हो था, क्लास बंक करके फील्डिंग करो। नहीं, फुटबॉल वाला जो चीज़ है ना, मैं करता था ये तुम्हारा वॉलीबॉल खेलता था, कबड्डी खेलता था, शर्ट उठ पड़ी। फुल तुमको अच्छा ही लगा? नहीं यार, फुल अच्छा है। तुमको लग रहा है कि वो पुराना है, बट अच्छा है। अरे यार
Staring into my eyes is
ग्लेशियर
ill-advised.
सबका वहां पे क्या
I can't promise you'll
ग्लेशियर
like what
ओजी
you see.
उसमें जो आ जाएगा ना उसका किल फीड, सॉरी स्विच फायर एनिमेशन, उसका और वैल्यू बढ़ जाएगा। मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ। मेरा कोई स्टोरी नहीं है, आज तक कोई दोस्त ही नहीं मिला। कल मेरा बर्थडे था। अरे तेरा बर्थडे था, मेनी मेनी हैप्पी रिटर्न्स ऑफ द डे, बिलेटेड हैप्पी बर्थडे। दोस्त से विश लेने क्या है, खुद अपना बेस्ट मतलब क्या बोले, न्यू ईयर के दिन, न्यू ईयर नहीं बर्थडे के दिन कोशिश करो बेस्ट वर्जन बनने का। बस दोस्त विश कर देगा, फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए। क्या फर्क पड़ता?
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and
मुझे मन है
Paimon!
न्यू M4 लेने
Perfect
का।
timing! I have something amazing to show you!
ले सकता, कोई कोई थीम बनाता है, जैसे ग्लेशियर का थीम हो जाए, फायर का थीम हो जाए, तो बना सकता अगर पॉसिबल है तो। 7:30 बजे होने वाला था, हो गया। मैं उसको कल कवर करूंगा सेकंड चैनल पे। मैं अब प्ले स्टोर में तो आया नहीं था, रुपए वो भी तो है, वॉर फ्रेम भी तो लॉन्च हो गया एंड्रॉइड में, मैं डाउनलोड किया, उसको भी कवर कर दूंगा। एक सेकंड जो, हाँ इंस्टॉल आ गया। नहीं, हाँ इंस्टॉल आ गया, तो इसको इंस्टॉल में लगा देता हूँ, सो डैट स्ट्रीम खत्म होते होते डाउनलोड हो जाए, तो फिर मैं रिकॉर्ड कर लूँगा। 2.5 GB का है, स्क्रीनशॉट ले जाते हैं।
What is it?
मेरा कलर चॉइस का अकॉर्डिंग फुल अच्छा नहीं है, तो वो है ना, बट वो तुमको देखना पड़ेगा, डिपेंड। गेम वाला भी फुल को बहुत हाई रेट करता है, इसी चलते ना वो क्रेट में देता है, स्पिन में कभी नहीं देता। सो भाई आज रेनबो से पढ़ लिया, मुझे नोट ही आया था। यस,
Huh? What the?
12th के बाद वो वाला दिन मेरे को वापस जाना है। वो 1 साल नहीं हुआ अभी से ही याद आ रहा। सुबह
Huh.
ये क्या
I
हो
didn't
गया?
expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer,
ये क्या हो
Paimon.
गया?
underestimate Paimon. She learned a whole bunch of things in Sumeru.
अच्छा नहीं लगा ओल्ड जैसा
But
उनको पता नहीं
Janju the Moon Devourer is a Liyue legend.
Well, knowledge knows no borders, so there.
एक मिनट रुकना तो एक मिनट एक सेकंड वो लॉबी में 6 घंटे लग सकता है वो लॉबी का डिजाइन जो तुम बोल रहा ना वो चेंज होने वाला है उसमें तो अलग तरह का भी नेक्स्ट अपडेट में रहेगा लुक उसमें अभी तुम कंपेनियन भी रख सकता है कंपेनियन को भी ऐड कर सकता है
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. A toad's egg, maybe? But that's about it.
शायद वही ग्राफिक्स हो हमको पता नहीं
Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here. Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon?
Oh yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu, the Moon Devourer, was how ancient people explained a certain celestial phenomenon.
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
न्यू फायर एम्पर का साउंड लेक पे हनी वेजर जा सब क्यों लग रहा है हनी वेजर का कब साउंड है हनी वेजर में साउंड है इसके लिए क्लेसेट आ गया हाँ उसका तो है हेलो पाइथन मैं सोचा कहाँ गया आज पाइथन बिजी है सब आ गया पाइथन नहीं आया हाँ कम प्रीमियम तो मेरे पास 5 में ईगल भी रिडीम करूंगा आज के लिए
Oh, but in this picture the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be a normal eclipse. Then it's still an omen of some impending calamity?
We never said that! Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking about it gives me the chills.
Attention everyone! As the auspicious festival season approaches, I have an announcement to make. I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists in all of Liyue Harbor. In all of Tibet.
ये फेस्टिवल चल रहा ना
Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy,
ये नहीं
I
खेलेंगे
still
तो फिर
managed to dig up
सब वेस्ट हो
tons
जाएगा
of treasures.
साल में एक ही बार
And
आता
I understand practically a whole, like my pops always says, no pain,
कल मैं
no
ये वाला
gain.
इवेंट
And I
एक्सपीरियंस
haven't had it easy.
खेलना पड़ेगा
that's
मेरा हम
for
भी आज
sure.
सुबह ऑन किया ले क्या हालचाल
it's
चल रहा है
definitely
देख रहे हो
my
3 ही दिन
turn to
बचा है
make a
हम लोग
name for
कंप्लीट करना
myself.
पड़ेगा प्रीमो चाहिए
What's the deal with her?
उसके बाद कंट लेट क्या
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of
लेट क्या
perch too?
मतलब तुम लेट में आया हो लीक पे न्यू अच्छा लीक का मत देखो शायद गलत भी आ सकता है
What? You don't
कल
believe
देखना
me?
कल देखना वो तो हम सुने हैं
I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of...
Long gone? Janju? What is she even talking about? Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
So what if blackback perch stew
वो
is my
तोड़ ताड़ दे रहा है
favorite?
भाई
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
मैं खुद लाइव बंद किया अभी
Whoa, what are you doing?
लाइव स्ट्रीमर और व्हाट
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both path out then? How did—
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most famous archaeologist in all of Liyue. No, Tibet!
क्या पॉइंट बोला है भाई 4 दिन में कंसिस्टेंसी मेंटेन किया पाइथन थोड़ा सा मेरे को भी दे दे अभी तो नहीं होगा एग्जाम के बाद ही होगा हम भी करने का सोच रहे हैं गलगोटिया यूनिवर्सिटी वाला चाहिए सोच है रिक्वेस्ट का सुने हम भी
It's respect you want?
नाम बदनाम
Very well.
इंडिया का
For the sake of the other customers, we'll do this your way.
एक चाटा मारा
What? So Shen has started the fight? She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. She even injured 2 other customers. Shenna did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might have happened.
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo. I thought it might be the one she dropped, so I rushed over to show someone.
Content creator तो भूल जा
She said she took a photo of John Ju the moon devourer.
बैचलर
This must be
कंप्लीट
it.
कर ले रहे मेरा घर का पास का एक हादसा हो गया था क्या हो गया
Can we really trust what she said, though? Clearly, something is going on with her.
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all. How do we know she wasn't possessed by some kind of evil spirit?
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Long Gone and the treasure she found? What about it?
75 वाला पैक मिला 120 70 उसे मिल गया वाह
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
ले ये लाइट क्या हो गया रुको 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 एक मिनट गाइस ये कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया हमको लग ही रहा था एक मिनट सच में भूत आ गया क्या मैं खुद हाथ पे लेके रीड कर रहा लाइट है ये कुछ हो गया है जो लाइट आता ना फेस में उसका कुछ हुआ लाइट तो है पीछे जल रहा है ये क्या हो गया भाई ये भूत आ गया होना नहीं चाहिए गड़बड़ हो गया देखना पड़ेगा बाद में रुको उसको जला लेते हैं 1 मिनट अब ठीक है क्या हाँ ठीक है चलेगा हाँ पिंक दिख रहा है पीछे चल रहा है वो क्या हो गया लाइट को नहीं पता थोड़ा अभी सीधे चलाओ हाँ बाद में
One so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't sense its presence.
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to Wanmin restaurant, huh? To eat my blackback perch stew?
Hey, that could happen. I'd want to eat your food if I was a ghost.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Longan, right? Paimon's heard that somewhere before.
इसलिए
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly colored glass, fine jade, and bronze relics. Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered. There were some poetic verses, but the word long gone popped up as well.
So, does that mean this long gone place is real? Still, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Do you remember, Traveler? Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse Adeptus. The White Horse Adeptus? Oh, so you must have been to see the giant lantern already. Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious, too. Even Madame Ping hasn't met her.
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the Eight Adepts. That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. The elders of Qingce village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transforming into an Adeptus who aided Rex Lapis in battle. In Chenyu Vale, some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time, and trace her deeds to an even earlier era.
नया लॉन्च हुआ क्या? न्यूज़ प्रॉपर्ली नहीं देखा, उम्मीद सब पार्टी करना ज़्यादा हो गया। और सही में कूल ही चला, इतना पैसा है तो एक आदमी कर।
Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes, bestowing the blessings of the heavens and moon upon the mortal realm. Which is why we write our wishes on Shao lanterns.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict? Which version is the truth?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Tevat. Do you have an idea?
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff than us.
Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition tonight.
An exhibition? For what?
All those antiques Sing just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight, I'm sure you'll find him.
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? We might be able to find out more about the recent moon situation too. If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even help the Ministry with their investigation. Ha! Alright! We're off!
Oh wait! I almost forgot!
यारो बाय
Happy
बाय।
Lantern
वो
Rite.
क्रिकेट कटक का ऐसे एडिशन का गन सब चल बस।
Come have a meal with us when you're free.
क्रिकेटर
We'll be there, or we'll be.
Thinking about it now, could it be possible that photograph was a fake?
A fake? You mean like the customer fabricated it to gain academic recognition?
Nice one, Chongyun. I never even thought of it like that.
How about we go check
Thank you
out
so
that
much,
place tonight?
Python.
I know
for the
exactly where it
membership.
is.
Thank you so much. अरे यार क्या हो?
All right.
मेंबरशिप लेता बट अब रेगुलर लाइव ही नहीं कर पा रहे। उम्मीद है कि मार्च के बाद मैं कंटिन्यू कर पाऊँ।
I'll get scolded if I get home too late. Live a little,
25
Sing-Cho.
मंथली में
You
member।
act like this is a
25
first for you.
महीना।
Worst comes to worst, we'll get
2
Xiangling to
साल
cook you
1 मंथ।
something delicious.
Wow.
Okay? Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it's
कल
worth
कोई
the risk.
यूसी अप इवेंट आएगा क्या? चांसेस तो है आ जाएगा कल। मॉडरेटर लोग का लोगो चेंज किया है। सील्ड वाला सिस्टम दिखाई दे रहा है। तुम लोग का फोन में भी दिख रहा है क्या? सील्ड दिखाई दे रहा है। पहले पाना वाला दिखता है, ऐसे तो दिखता है। 2 साल चल 2 साल हो गए देख देख। चेंज हुआ ना, शायद पहले ही से चेंज होगा, हो गया, हम अभी देख रहे। पीसी में सील है, मोबाइल में पाना है, मोबाइल पाना है अभी।
And your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyon?
Yes.
पिछले साल
On
यही आई थी,
lantern
रिलीज हुई
light,
थी।
the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating.
असल दिख रहा है, yes.
Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. But he discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same. It's consistent with the information
कितना
we've
आवर
received
दिया
from
होगा
other
ये
sources
channel
as
पे?
well.
बहुत दिया, बहुत, हम तो बहुत सारा वीडियोस जो है वो अनलिस्ट कर दिया, 800 से ऊपर, 900 का आसपास लाइव है।
You mean the whole thing? About the
अनलिस्ट में होगा
legend
सब,
of
देखना
Jonju the Moon
प्लेलिस्ट में।
Devourer? Happening in real... Yes, that's one of them.
उसमें तुम लोग भी तो
So
ऑलमोस्ट
it's true.
देखा होगा उसका
I
मैक्सिमम
thought it was just
लाइव।
a rumor. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
माइनक्राफ्ट का ही तो बहुत सारा।
Let's remain optimistic for now.
अच्छा,
We're making
अभी नया
progress
हो गया
interpreting the
actually।
artifacts, and Ganyu is consulting with the Adepti as we speak.
मेरा 80 लाइव हुआ होगा मे बी, 80 लाइव भी कम
Besides,
थोड़ी होता है भाई।
apart from the
मिनिमम अगर
incident
एवरेज
at
पकड़ लो
Wanman
1.5 घंटा
restaurant, there haven't been
ओवरऑल,
any
कभी
other
कभी ज्यादा के
moon-related
बताओ।
disturbances.
गॉड ऑफ वॉर आप खेले क्यों? अरे ये वाला जो है ना, ये खत्म होने वाला है, 2-3 दिन में खत्म हो जाएगा, तो इसको कंप्लीट कर ले, तो उसके बाद वो कंटिन्यू करेंगे, नहीं तो ये निकल जाएगा, साल में एक बार आता है, समझे ना, ये फेस्टिवल चलता है। नेक्स्ट वीक से फिर चालू करेंगे। गॉड ऑफ वॉर तो है, वो तो कंटिन्यू रहेगा, ये वीक केवल इसको कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं।
Traveler in Paimon. It's been a while. Happy
एक
Lantern
टीचिंग
Night.
मिल गया यार, मेरे को वो चाहिए था, इनफा का था, कर्स हो गया,
Yes, Happy Lantern
मुझे
Night.
नहीं सुधरेगा।
What brings you here, though? I
Like
thought
that,
you'd be in the
guys, like
harbor
it,
enjoying the shell lanterns.
लाइक कर दो यार।
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason. Is there something I can help you with?
ठीक है, लाइक नहीं था, लाइक करो गाइस।
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
I was only teasing. You're welcome to visit us anytime you wish. Happy.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look. Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Janju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing. Where did you get this picture? From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it. Wait, is this Chawang Terrace? No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chawang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heavens.
ओह, सो भाई पावर बैंक लेने का कोई अच्छा कंपनी पता है जो ब्लास्ट नहीं होगा भाई? मेरे पास एक है, वो अच्छा कंपनी ही है।
And in this picture,
मैं नाम
the
याद नहीं
moon
आ रहा।
happens to be right above Chuang Terrace. I was just surprised,
मेरे
that's
पास था,
all.
एक मिनट रुको,
It's
नाम देखो।
probably just a coincidence.
मैं लिया था जब गया था। अभी कहाँ रख दिया? ये जो मेरे पास है ना, ये आईफोन और इसका यूज करते, ये है, बहुत दिन हो गया है, ये 20,000 mAh का है। क्या नाम है? एम्ब्रेन। सही जा रही है, कैप्चर हो भी रहा, ये है मेरे पास। ये अच्छा, ये कोई भी फोन सपोर्ट कर देता है। चलो मैं चलता हूँ। मेगा कैरी का साथ, मेगा कैरी के साथ क्लैन बैटल मिशन कंप्लीट करने वैसे आज तो क्लैन ज़्यादा ट्रिक है अभी रेडिट पे देखा था एक बंदे का 4,000 का पावर। पावर बैंक थोड़ा कोल्ड एरिया में रखना चाहिए, मतलब
That's
थोड़ा
interesting because the
लिथियम है
ancient
ना, वो
people of
गर्म
Chengdu
होगा
Vale
तो ब्लास्ट
migrated
होगा,
there from the chasm area.
और थोड़ा ओपन एरिया में रखना चाहिए। जो टाइट पॉकेट में भी तुम रखते हो ना, एकदम खतरनाक टाइट वाला जींस पॉकेट, उसमें भी ये होता है।
The chasm? So, that place is involved too?
अंडर नाइट वो। अच्छा, मिनी कैरी को मेगा कैरी बोल दिया।
According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather are merchants in Liyue Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts in the chasm area. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at One Mean Restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chawang Terrace and took that picture of the moon disappearing.
The chasm? Chuang Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
She's not in a good mental state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? At this point, you seem invested in this case too. Then let's head there now.
कितना क्यूट वर्ड है। हेलो नियॉन, क्या हालचाल? स्वामी का पावर बैंक देखो, हाँ वो भी अच्छा होता है। हाँ जाना है अभी। अहमदाबाद तो रानापुर जाना है, कितना वेट करना चाहिए?
Take it easy.
और मेरा 20 के मेरा भी, हाँ 20 है, 20 के तो चाहिए मिनिमम, अच्छा चलता है। 10,000 बहुत कम हो जाता है। दो पावर बैंक क्यों लेना, एक ही लो। ये बाद में करेंगे। कहाँ जा रहा? 1700 किलोमीटर। मेरा इधर से दिल्ली 1000 किलोमीटर है, उससे भी दूर जा रहा है। दिल्ली नहीं, यूपी। कहाँ का प्लान है? बड़ा कोई ट्रिप चाइना में जा रहा क्या? पटना? पटना हो सकता है, तुम तो इधर रहता ना अहमदाबाद ये में। पटना में कौन है? बताओ कौन है? मेरा पड़ोसी स्टेट ही है। यूपी में पटना थोड़ी आता है, बिहार में आता है। अरे इसको कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा यार, दिक्कत हो गया। बिहार में ही आता है। यस, वो पटना तो बिहार में ही आता है, कैपिटल है।
Take it easy.
दिक्कत हो गया भाई, इसको कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा। ये भगवान, लगता मेरे को स्पीड रन करना पड़ेगा, लग रहा तो खोलना पड़ेगा।
Take it easy.
ये सब तैयारी कर रखा, वो ऐसा ले और थोड़ा दे दो। क्या किससे मिलने जा रहा हो तो बता क्या? स्कर्ट कलर
Whoa!
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here. It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name! Yeah, Paimon remembers him mentioning something like that. So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world? That should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now, right?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the Traveler could be attacked at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time. Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before? Okay. Do you plan to learn? That tracks. All the information you have suggests the abyss is something sinister, and that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always spells disaster.
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and respect your opinion. Just means we have to turn to the second best option. A little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
Huh. You make it sound so simple.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding, like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy.
ये quest area जो lock हो जाता है ना, ये करेंगे तब वो खुलेगा. ये यार हम बहुत पीछे हैं.
I need to give you some special training first.
बोला एरिया तो ओपन करना है बोल रहा. ये अभी करना ही नहीं था, जब लॉन्च होता तभी करते. जब कुछ दिन में रीरन होगा ना इसका, उस टाइम सोचे करते. कार से ना जाना देगा तो.
Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
Outdated हो जाता है तुम बहुत जल्दी. मतलब एक दूसरे से इंटरकनेक्टेड होता है कहीं ना कहीं. कितना सारा चीज. मेरे को लगता है हम भाई लिटरली 6 महीना पीछे है गेम से. 6 महीना. बहुत चीज बचा
Special
हुआ
training, huh?
मेरे को
Kind of a
इतना
rare
इतना
opportunity.
जेम बोल रहे हैं
With your
प्रीमो
skills, there's
मिलेगा
not
ना
a lot of
कि
people
आराम से
qualified to train you.
अगर कोई प्लान
Last time
करेंगे
something
कैरेक्टर
like
मिल
this
जाएगा
happened was
अगर
probably
पूरा कर ले
anti-Raiden Shogun training, right? Oh, feels like a lifetime ago. Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet?
मेरे को टाइम नहीं मिलता नहीं तो पहले तो मेरा भी अप टू डेट होता था फिलहाल निकलते इधर होपफुली वो खुल जाना चाहिए खुल जाएगा तो मैं एटलीस्ट लैंटेन राइड वाला भी कर लेता हूँ नहीं अभी तो खेलना पड़ेगा लगता है इसके साथ
Ready?
Bring it on!
Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basics. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters. Consciously or not, you will have picked up all kinds of techniques from them.
Yes, yes. अब मेरे को गेंशन छोड़ना नहीं क्योंकि इसका स्टोरी में बहुत कनेक्टेड हो चुके हैं खासकर ये नॉट क्राई वाला खेल के तौर जाता है अब मेरे को क्या नाम है सेंड्रोन भाई उसके ऊपर थोड़ा सा
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting,
ओ आएगी
techniques
ना
alone
रिटर्न
are
यार
not
मेरे को
enough.
कैरेक्टर मस्त
You
लगी
need a cohesive system to bring it all to use the human
क्या
body
वही
as an
लुक के साथ आएगी या
analogy.
चेंज हो
Your
क्या आएगा
style is your skeleton, the foundation, the framework. Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This is where your strength comes from. Improving your sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you'd be
मुझे
weak
तो वो
and
हॉर्स वाला
flimsy.
कैरेक्टर और उसका
Then
वेपन
again, if
दोनों
you packed on pounds
मिला
of flesh
फिर
without a big
न्यूलेट
enough frame to
वेपन
support
यही
it,
बहुत ही
you'd end up
अरे
bloated and
भाई
unwieldy. You
मैं
need to do some
एजे से पूछा
introspection.
बोला नहीं मेरे पास
Take a
कॉलम
good
भी ना है
hard
ना
look at your past
तो
experiences
मैं बोल रहा
and
था
figure
कि
out
मेरे
which
को
parts
कौन
of
सा
what you've
कैरेक्टर लेना
learned are
चाहिए
just
रिसेंटली
techniques, and
क्योंकि
which
मैं
parts you
इनाफा
use
पे
to
जा रहा
form your
था
own
बट
system
वो
of
हार
blade
के
work.
मैं मिल गया मेरे को वो क्या बोलते हैं टीचिंग मिल गई तो मेरे को कौन सा कैरेक्टर रिसेंटली जो निकलेगा जो
Only
मैं
then
कॉलम
will you get the
कॉलम
full
बिना के साथ यूज
utility
कर
out of
पाऊँ
all your thoughts and
पूछ रहा था
observations
कोई
along
बता
the
दो
way.
मेरे को 3K का
Only
टिकट है
then
दूर
will
है तो
every
लगेगा
strike
3K
you
का
deliver
टिकट
make perfect.
अच्छा ट्रेन लेना है क्योंकि बिहार में बहुत घुमाता है ट्रेन भाई बहुत बड़ा स्टेट है ना ऐसे गोल 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 घूमते रहेगा तो अच्छा ट्रेन लेगा ज्यादा स्टेशन रुकेगा नहीं
Opened a tunnel to another
जी
place.
हाँ जो थंबनेल है ना जी जी भाई ऐसे कुछ ना
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. There are
मेरे
no
को कोई कॉलम बिना
shortcuts
के
in the pursuit of power.
ये
That's all I
निकाले
have
क्या
to say.
कॉलम बिना में
Time to make a
चाहिए
start. Train until you're
यार
satisfied
मेरे को
with
इनाफा
yourself.
चाहिए था मिला ही नहीं सब इतना ज्यादा खेले तो उस
Now
टाइम
focus.
हार गए
Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
अगस्त भाई एक सेकंड में पढ़ रहा था
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
अबे 900 कैसे मारेगा एक साथ मेरा यूला आईडी पे चेक करो सुबह सब कैरेक्टर देखिए नहीं होगा इसका सुबह के पास नहीं है मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि ऐसा कैरेक्टर बताओ जो रिसेंटली लॉन्च हो और मैं कॉलम बिना के साथ यूज कर पाऊँ तुम लोग को तो आइडिया होगा ना कौन सा बेटर होगा तो इसलिए मैं पूछा तुम्हारा यूला आईडी देखते रहो ठीक होगी ओके तब उसी को निकाल लेंगे
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
गलती से ही मत जाना जनरल में भाई, थोड़ा पैसा लगा लो, कोई इशू नहीं। Can you review my ID? How can I review? मैं तो खुद ही नूब हूँ भाई। रुक जाओ, देख लूंगा मैं।
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person, and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
That's me review thing. जीवन पॉलीमर किसी काम का नहीं, मेरे को काम का नहीं, मतलब तेरे पास तो कैरेक्टर सब है, अच्छा नहीं है क्या? वो तो C0 है। जनरल कभी मत लेना, नरक से भी मत। अभी बिहार वाला तो गलती से ही मत लेना भाई, हम हाथ जोड़ रहे। मेरा दोस्त रो दिया था लिटरली, बोलता इतना स्टेशन है।
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wielded.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
इसे तो डेली खत्म है।
Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Yeah, meanwhile Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Follow the strange creature. इसका ड्रेस ल्यूविन का 50 बार चेंज हो गया इतना ही थोड़ा था.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there.
I will. मैं डाउनलोड किया अभी जस्ट. 2 चीज आया है. एक वॉरफ्रेम भी एंड्रॉइड के लिए लॉन्च हुआ है और दोनों कवर करेंगे एक्चुअली.
I'd still love to hear
रेनबो
about
6 में
what you
ट्राई
got
किया
up
था
to
बीटा में जब
yesterday.
था. अब
Why
एक्चुअली
don't you tell your
इंडिया
dad
में
all
लॉन्च
about
हुआ.
it?
23 तारीख को सबके लिए हो जाएगा.
I went diving, and I saw this huge
अभी
fish.
just मैं
I never knew they could get that big.
7:30 बजे
It
तो
looked
आया
kinda
है
dead.
actually.
Oh, and today I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise...
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and...
उसको रिकॉर्ड करेंगे. देखते हैं. बीटा में तो खेले तो ठीक ठाक ही लग रहा था. Let's see. I'm out. The weather wonderful today.
The stars shimmer high
Long
above.
journey हो तो और मजा आता है.
What lies beyond the stars?
अकेले जा रहे हो क्या?
Mountains as far as the eye can see, an endless snowy plain, or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said. I can't be the only one asking these questions. I'm sick of being a kid.
वहाँ से चाइना भाग जाऊंगा.
But for now.
तो कॉर्नर में आना पड़ेगा बिहार का. एज में. तुम उधर से मेरे से मिल लेना झारखंड में बगल में ही है. फिर चल जाना. Thing going on.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run! Help!
Eliminate the threat. Take them down.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Angel, Scott,
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct?
What? We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer.
चक्कर में भेजेगा नाच सवाल एक कहाँ ले जा रहा है यार फिर से कहीं ले जा रहा हूँ
Dad? Mom? Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't trust your dad and I. We're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we
गिटार
have
बज रहा है भाई
here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you!
मेरे को गिटार चाहिए भाई ए उंगली local set and
Oh, you're awake. I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think? No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here.
Oh, one of the best. तुम बोला है तो मतलब बोला.
Except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages.
अरे भाई ये फंस गया है ये कंप्लीट नहीं करेंगे तो वो लैंटर्न राइड बढ़ ही नहीं रहा वो फंस लॉक हो गया है तो हम वही स्टार्ट किए थे आधा दूर हुआ फिर वो ये करने बोल आप मेरे को जल्दी जल्दी करना पड़ेगा वही तो करना था ये लॉक कर दिया
You're free to challenge even higher dimension. The natural energy of Tivat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power. Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm. My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the Five. The elemental energy of Tivat, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time. A keen observation, traveler.
इसको ब्लैक कलर में क्या लगता है इसका ब्लैक भी है क्या इसका स्किन में मैं बोल रहा था कि इसको एआई में ब्लैक करके देखो ना कैसा
लगता है stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins.
Good evening, Lucky.
Known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever... So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, Power does not simply disappear. Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Windblade! Prepare to be blown away! Be gone! Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
क्या इसको फायर से यूज कर सकता हूँ ना?
Windblade! 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 Be gone! Windblade!
न्यू कैरेक्टर पुल किया? नहीं यार, मेरे को ये मिल गया ना, टीचिंग मिल गई.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
$23 6.23 hours. मैं आर्कन क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर दिया पूरा. यही सब बचा.
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the... So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path.
एक ही टाइम में सब यूज करने का मौका मिल जाता ना. बटन होता है कुछ, सब एलिमेंट एक बार. शायद ये फाइनल पावर.
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
मतलब क्या इतना खतरनाक है?
Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up,
तुम अभी करेंटली कौन-कौन गेम एक्टिवली खेल रहे हो? मैं ये वाला क्वेस्ट नहीं किया हूँ, स्टोरी क्वेस्ट। हाँ सर, अरे मैं भी अभी ये करने वाला नहीं था। मैं सोचा था कि वो उस टाइम करूँगा जब ये आने वाली है कैरेक्टर रन में, बट वो जो फंस गया स्टोरी क्वेस्ट, मतलब कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा। कंप्लीट नहीं भी तो एटलीस्ट वो वाला एरिया तो ओपन करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके फैक्ट्री समझ ही नहीं आया। अच्छा इसका कपड़ा चेंज होता है डेली। मैं भाई मार्च का वेट कर रहा हूँ, मार्च के एंड में भाई 1 महीना मेरे को भी थोड़ा सा।
What is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No, it is fear. The fear of losing those you love. Fear is the source of evolution.
भाई इतना कैसे संभालता है भाई? एक बंद करता दूसरा ओपन करता है क्या?
It calls on you to evolve.
आ नहीं रहा, मतलब मेरे को टाइम मिले क्या है मार्च के? अरे मेरा एग्जाम्स है मार्च में, इसके चलते मैं टाइम नहीं दे पा रहा। उसके बाद थोड़ा सा मैं कंटिन्यू कर पाऊंगा सही से, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा कि मार्च का वेट कर। ये एग्जाम चक्कर में दिमाग घुमा हुआ।
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. After all, bones can always.
खेल तो सकते ही हैं, कैसे खेलता वही समझ रहे हो। एक का डेली मिशन कंप्लीट करके दूसरा गेम। I can't do it. Everything is gone black.
Good Skirk. Once again,
कैरेक्टर फुल करना सही रहेगा। मेरे को मत पूछो, थोड़ा हेल्प कर दो भाई इसको। मेरे को एक्चुअली आइडिया ही नहीं है, काफी दिन से मैं सब ध्यान नहीं दिया।
Cold and pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you crawl back from the brink of death, you become stronger.
मैं भी निकाल लूंगा उसी को, अभी गारंटी में ही है। मिला तो नहीं मेरे को इनफा, वही निकाल लूंगा। देखने में अच्छे लग रही है। मैं खुद डेली 6 आईडी से खेल रहा हूँ, 3 आवर्स। उधर ही से खेल रहा हूँ। उधर ही से तो चलता नहीं था ना।
Pointless emotion. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh.
ये ऐसे तुम रिप्लाई देगा।
What is broken?
मुझे काम का नहीं लग रहा है, मुझे में निकाला। अच्छा तेरे पास भी है?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are. So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
अच्छा क्लाउड्स है, ओके है ना, तुम बोल रहा सही है। खेलना पड़ेगा ऑप्टिमाइज, बहुत दिन हो गया वो भी। लास्ट हम वो दिखा रहे थे सोर कीपर, उसका कितना अपडेट आ गया है।
From your training so far, you have gained a better command of the sword. and more control over your elemental abilities.
किस दिन मेरा थर्ड आईडी पे सब कुछ खत्म करके स्पीड रन
That's only part of it.
स्पीड रन मार रहा
Experience
है
is the
भाई
real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block. Ready? Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable. Just like your brother. Huh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want. But only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet! Go! Go! Water jet! Water jet! Water jet!
क्या करना क्या था ध्यान ही नहीं दिया एक्स्ट्रा ऑल द अरे भाई क्या हो रहा है फिर से पंगा ले रहा क्या जल्दी जल्दी तीन इमोट यूज हो जा रहा है
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities. Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that, and sleep well knowing that you've earned it. Warriors will train day and night to perfect one mistake, one moment of hesitation. And just like that, all their blood, sweat, and tears.
खुला कि नहीं रे मेरे को भी लगता है ऑफलाइन स्पीड रन मारना पड़ेगा एक मेरे को खुल तो गया है फिर से फंस जाएगा तो फिलहाल उसी में रहता है अच्छा एग्जिट भी तो नहीं मार सकते करना पड़ेगा आपके माउस में स्किप बटन नहीं है क्या स्किप बटन बैक बटन है फॉरवर्ड एंड बैकवर्ड बटन है 1 DPS का इस बटन
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work.
एक्शन बटन अब क्या पता यही बात कर रहा होगा
I heard Master suffered a grave.
Incredible. I wonder if
नहीं उतना बटन नहीं है मेरा 5 बटन एक स्क्रॉल
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become.
Run! Skirk! Run! Only death awaits us here.
एक बटन एक्सीलरेट बटन ब्लू कलर का उसको ओह मेरा उससे नहीं है बटन
Let's see here. First things first, you
इसमें
need
इसका
a
आवाज
new
अलग है
identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it?
नहीं ठीक है ठीक है
How about saying
कैसे गली
you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe
चल
and down
सुबह
into the abyss
मस्त
are the
आते हैं,
same
आप बताओ
in
कैसे
that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea.
बढ़िया बढ़िया मस्त दाल चावल खा के उठा हुआ देखा इसमें अरे
Ignore
रे
her
नाइस
existence for too long, and there will
सही
come a
है
day when you can no longer hear her voice.
और पेट भर गया सोने कब जाओगे एक मिनट शुभ भाई मेरे को पापा को न्यू फोन है रखेगा मोस्टली कैमरा के लिए 20K तुम तो देखा ही होगा ऑब्वियसली बताओ हम तो अभी फिलहाल मोबाइल वाल ध्यान नहीं दें क्या मुझे ओल्ड मॉडल देखना चाहिए एक दो एंड्रॉइड का ओल्ड मॉडल मत ही लो क्योंकि वो पुराना हो जाता है यार बहुत जल्दी पता है ना तो मुझे ओल्ड मॉडल देखो अगर बहुत अच्छा तो ले सकता है सैमसंग का वो आज PS नहीं खेला एक्चुअली इसका एक इवेंट चल रहा है वो ना 2 दिन में खत्म हो जाएगा जो 1 साल में एक बार आता है तो उसको कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं नेक्स्ट वीक से फिर स्टार्ट करेंगे कंटिन्यू
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you! Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in! Before it gets cold. Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
अच्छा अच्छा सोने का टाइम खराब हो चुका है कभी 1 बजे 2 बजे कल 2 बजे अरे
Okay, it's
नहीं नहीं
Paimon's turn
सोने का
to sleep
टाइम
now.
फिक्स कर लो
Wake her up.
बाकी सब सही है चलेगा
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
Are you really from Tibet?
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
मेरे पापा को मेन रीज़न है फ़ोन चेंज करने के लिए ये था कि उसमें डुअल या सपोर्ट नहीं मिल रहा स्वामी वाला डुअल ऐप में 2 व्हाट्सएप चलाते बड़े भाई ये सब खेलते हैं एक गेम यही होता है वो तो
I'm
है
sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret.
थर्ड पार्टी तो स्वामी तो वो ये थर्ड पार्टी से ऐप से नहीं होता
I'm not from Tibet. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Like me? Do you mean you're also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
अच्छा मिल जाएगा 15,000 के अंदर रिफर्बिश भी मिल जाएगा और अभी तो बहुत सारा जो नीचे का डिवाइस है वो तो मिल जाएगा चेक करना होगा तुमको अच्छा से आईफोन में अच्छा रहेगा कि वो उसमें अपडेट आते रहता है आप पाइथन में सैमसंग का प्रीबिल्ड फीचर्स हाँ सैमसंग के नहीं बैठेगा बट आईफोन में कहाँ डुअल वाला आता है क्या मेरे को तो पता ही नहीं है हम कभी यूज ही नहीं किया
You have one question remaining.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well, your last question?
You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you gonna let him see you?
Hey, Jax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set.
देख लो जो सही रहेगा अच्छा से रिसर्च कर लो नहीं एक नॉर्मल व्हाट्सएप और ऐसे यूज कर हाँ वो तो है हम भी यूज करते हैं बिजनेस व्हाट्सएप नहीं हम बोल रहे हैं ऐसे कोई तो नहीं है ना मतलब अलग से दो एक ही ऐप दो
So during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Time to go. Oh, finally. Where are we headed?
Ah, Lady Yu-hung. Oh,
What a pleasant surprise.
I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her over. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous. Far and... Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some of the Qixing know who she is.
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunting her.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Choang Terrace that night?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baiju.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition?
That's right.
Yeah, we wanted to have a talk with Zhang Li anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself. There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the ancient text that appears on them.
Yeah, the word jade appears a whole bunch, doesn't it?
Huh?
How Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the moon and...
The moon and the gods?
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linro, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know,
मेरे को ऑफलाइन करना पड़ेगा इसलिए हम खोल दिए लोकेशन को
Yes. Have a
ऑफलाइन
great
करेंगे
time.
फिर परसों आएंगे
After
लाइव
seeing the picture you brought,
You're hard at work
टाइम
even during
निकालना
festival
पड़ेगा
season?
खेलने का इतना मन करता है
I'm
गेंशिन
simply
में
fulfilling the responsibilities of my...
स्टोरी सुन
Alright.
सुन के मतलब
I should get
हमको
going.
इसका स्टोरी जानना
See you
रहता
later.
है बट वही है ना कि साला टाइम ही नहीं मिलता करे तो करे क्या बोले तो बोले क्या करते हैं
Guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
मेरा एक टाइम पता है मिशन था कि मैं एक एक मिशन सब कुछ इसका कंप्लीट करूंगा और मैं रास्ते में निकल भी गया था भाई एक एक जो होता है ना हाइड्रोकुलस वो सब मैं वीडियो देख देख के कलेक्ट कर करके स्टार्ट सब कुछ करता था अनफॉर्चुनेटली भाई सीन हो गया खेले नहीं पाया इतना पसंद आया है
Ah, here for the exhibition? I can take you aboard. After you.
Look at all the antiques
परसों भी
on this
रहेगा
ship.
संडे जाएगा सर
It's almost too much to take in.
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Aha! Speak of the devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be.
Ah, so Director Hu gave me away, did she?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business. We know you just do whatever you feel like.
Yo, Traveler, Paimon, what's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Beidou! Yunchin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them. I mean, what a discovery, right?
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person. I doubt one exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet. That takes far more skill than just fists and punches.
Plus, at the end of the day, you still decided to come. Even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do. Anyway, how's everyone enjoying the exhibition? I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both parties reach an agreement, you can make an offer of mora or an equivalent trade. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! Paimon's super curious about all this stuff.
डीएनडी और वर्जी क्लैन मिशन कंप्लीट हो गया बस मैंने गया तो कितना लोग क्लैन मिशन करते हैं एक्चुअली
Whoa! Look at this painting! There's a huge toad on it! Could it be...
Huh. This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like paper. More like silk, or some other kind of fabric.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rare.
Ha! Jianju the Moon Devourer! Paimon knew it! That toad made it super up...
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! You heard about how the moon disappeared recently, right?
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad did that?
फ्री कमाल के लिए कुछ भी करेंगे.
That's what the legend says.
Easy to say
So,
what?
nothing to do with food then.
And the figure next to the toad, is that the white horse Adeptus?
That would seem to be a logical assumption. No, in fact...
Oh, so it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually found within strata. This suggests its place of origin.
You could have just started with that.
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Jianzhu the Moon Devourer. But now, seeing it depicted in this painting, if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to right now.
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of Mora, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
The lyrics? But to whom?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you knew so much about the painting.
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of equal value.
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact. In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready this year.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its value.
Huh? So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
फ्री में एक ही करेंसी मिलेगा, उसको यूज करके मिनी मटेरियल रिडीम करेगा, मिनी मटेरियल हाँ मैं समझ गया. इसे तो बोला ना फ्री मटेरियल.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake Mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. Huh. I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ningguang.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Wow. This bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it. I've never seen anything like it before.
तो गर्मी है. Afternoon. Oh, the afternoon.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of a copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one. A precious piece indeed.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present.
Wish me good luck so that
Objects
कल मैं
that
first 10
fascinated
या
us as
20 स्पिन पे अंदर
children
ही
seem
बड़ा
crude
वाला
later
गेम
in
मिले.
life. And that's
Good
only after a
luck,
few decades or
Ranger.
so of separation.
Best wishes for your
If
spin.
one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
होता है, सबका अलग अलग हाथ में बैठे होते हैं. काफी लोग स्कारल पसंद आता है. मेरे को ऑफ ही
Has
पसंद
this
है
war
पता
chariot caught your
मैं
eye,
अम्फोर
Captain
ऑफ
Beto?
यूज करता
Oh,
ऑफ
you
थोड़ा
must be
ज्यादा
Linlong
स्टेबल
from
लगता
Shigu
है हालांकि
Antiques.
मैं
Nice to
ऑफ
meet
भी
you.
यूज करता हूँ
This exhibition has been amazing so far.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Hoishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million mora.
How much?
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
Quite a bargain.
A bargain? 90 million mora could feed Paimon for like 1,000 years!
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of mora too.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh! Paimon's worth way more than that!
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends, I'll have someone deliver it to
Still
the
not
outcourt.
review देख लूंगा मैं आईडी चल गया था ना ऊपर
Actually, could you send it straight to Eugene
मैं
Terrace?
कंप्लीट कर लेके
I'd
पीछे
like for
भाग
the
रहा हूँ
Tian
खत्म
Chuan
होने
to see
वाला
the proof
इवेंट
of
ना
my
इसीलिए ऑफ
discerning eye for
वाला
herself.
इंटरनेट का कान फट जाएगा इसीलिए मैं न्यू एम्फर पसंद नहीं है टू बी ऑनेस्ट न्यू एमसीएम का अफोर्डेबल मैंने ज्यादा रिफाइन है वो रिफाइन इधर डाल देगा तो भाई लोग पागल हो जाएगा अब मैं कॉल कंट्रोल लेके जाऊंगा गेंशिन ऑटो में
Great. Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep
आईडी में
cruising?
कॉपी कर लूं वे देख लेता रिव्यू तो नहीं करूंगा मैं देख लूंगा क्योंकि मेरे को उतना भी आइडिया भी नहीं
Don't
है
worry about the Mora. It's all on me.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I have some private matters to discuss with Miss Linlong.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
जंगली क्या प्राइवेट भी
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us anything. Let's go!
top 1% यूजर है यस तब देखते हैं तुम रिव्यू कर देना कौन से बोला आर्ली किनो तो है ही नहीं है 191 crit damage recharge damage 46%. वेपन कौन सा है सिग्नेचर वेपन है नाइस रिफाइन 1 consolation C0 1 crown 76 Grandpa is still rocking. Yeah. सही है ठीक है बता ये बता दो मैं दिखा दिया उसको सजेस्ट कर दो कुछ अच्छा है कि सही है और न्यू वेलेट बोला ना 90 सिग्नेचर वेपन C0 टैलेंट 1 क्राउन होने वाला है ओके अभी निकाले कि पहले ही निकाला था न्यू वेलेट मिड है ओके डबल क्राउन कैपेसिटी बढ़ो इसका भी देख लो क्रिक डैमेज 326 111 एनर्जी रिचार्ज देख लो हाँ 200 का शायद पार होता है ना क्रिक डैमेज देख ले इसको भी न्यू विलेट का तो मेरे को थोड़ा भी आइडिया नहीं है न्यूलेट अच्छा है। सिंगल क्राउन, इसको भी क्राउन कर लो फिर। नाइस। इनाफा दे दो यार, मेरे को चाहिए था, ये मिला ही नहीं यार, हमें इतना पूल किया। मिला है। वो कितना बज रहा है यार, टाइम तो हो गया। एक काम करते हैं, लेकिन क्या स्टार्ट, वो बोला सीडी इंप्रूव करो, क्राउन कर लो, एक और क्राउन। इधर छोड़ता हूँ सिग्नेचर तो फुल।
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for Ad Astra.
मेरा दिखा दे रहा, इसको दिखा के फिर हमें निकालो। मैं सबसे क्या लिखी आइस में, सोते हुए फूल गोभी। ये भी ठीक है भाई। देख लो, स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, ठीक है। देखो 218 100, ठीक है, ये देख लो, स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, मैच कर लेना फिर। डबल क्राउन हो गया, उसका आइडिया भी है। मेरा भी दिखा लेना चीनो। ओके, और न्यूविलेट भी है ना तेरे पास? नहीं नहीं, सोगा। ये नया वाला कैरेक्टर भी निकाल लिया। अभी तक तो मेरा स्टोरी में आई नहीं है। ओ सॉर्ड इधर है, उस भी होती है, गुस्सा देखे थे मुझको। आली गई ना पाइथन। टॉप 2% लिखा है भाई, 1% बोला तो। ओके, पाइथन हटा दियो, एक्चुअल फट गया। देख लो, इसका भी देख लो, थोड़ा आइडिया होगा तुम्हारा कैसे करना है। तो सिग्नेचर ट्रिपल क्राउन करके बैठा है। नाइस। क्लाउड लामा। क्या बात है, मेरा तो हम कौन जन्म में किए थे भाई बिल्ड, अभी पता नहीं। चलो ये तो हो गया था। अच्छा, मेरे को तो एक आले की ना मिली थी, डबल मिली थी, C1 है मेरे पास, मैं भूल गया था। उसी बार 2 बार मिल गया था मेरे को। क्या आई डू क्या फॉर रिव्यू? अभी तो फिलहाल मैं जा रहा हूँ, देख लेता हूँ इधर से, तो है मेरे फ्रेंड में ही है, यही है ना। न्यू विलेट इसमें है ना, 295 सिग्नेचर लेके बैठा। मैं ऑफलाइन करूंगा, ऑफलाइन जल्दी जल्दी करना पड़ेगा, लाइव में तो होने से रहा टाइम ही बचा नहीं। अभी मैं बैठूंगा 11 बजे तक करूंगा, खाते पीते। मम्मी बुलाएगी नहीं, इसलिए हम जा रहे ऑफिस। ज़्यादा टाइम बचा भी नहीं है यार। कितना दिन बचा? 3 दिन 4 घंटा। 3 days 4 hours। 3 days 4 hours from now। February 1:30। ज़्यादा अच्छा है मेन का। ओके ओके, चलो फिर चलते हैं। फिलहाल थोड़ा सा मैं काम कर लेता हूँ, फिर मैं आज इसको कंप्लीट करता हूँ। सैटरडे को मिलते हैं यार। मेरे को थोड़ा सा ना ये ड्रेस फ्री में मिल रहा ना, तो कॉइन भी चाहिए। मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ, कुछ भी तो नहीं है यार। मेरा लग रहा भाई, लग रहा है ऐसा फील हो रहा है एग्जाम में, साला कल फाइनल है, 3 दिन में एग्जाम है और कुछ भी याद नहीं किए है, ऐसा सीन हो गया। जल्दी मानना पड़ेगा इसके लिए। ओके
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
चलो गाइस, मैं चलता हूँ। फिलहाल मिलते हैं परसों। थर्ड आईडी पे C6 R5 पता नहीं कब करूँगा। क्या चीज C6 करने वाले हो? क्या चीज C6 करने वाले हो? इसका भी 4 दिन बचा।
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise.
गुड नाइट। चलो ठीक है, परसों सैटरडे मिलते हैं। बाय बाय। देखते कितना हो पाता है तब तक।
Here we go.